Happy Easter, Ep1 universe. It is the NorthStar, and much like he is risen today, today a new star will rise. A few of them, in fact. Welcome to the first edition of Star of the Week. Every week or so, as my schedule dictates, I will come here. I will review all the PWR promos, as many as I can, because you always miss some because people don't always tag me. That's a whole other story. And I'm going to critique, in a positive way, the promos that pushed our business forward this week. This week's going to be a little different from the format that I have selected for this. Normally, I'm going to come on here, I'm going to show you guys my favorite promo, I'm going to show you my favorite feud, I'm going to do an honorable mention, and then I'm going to give you the star of the week. It might not be the best promo, but it's going to be the best promo for the series, for character development, star of the week. This week, literally up until 5 minutes ago, I didn't know who the star was going to be. Going back and forth, and I made a decision to do something that I'm not going to be in the habit of doing. First, we're going to start with my favorite promo of the week, which belongs to Mel Walker.
Excuse me, Mel. What are your thoughts on the tag team rematch? And what are your thoughts on your partner attacking you? Thank you, Mel.
Now, not everybody likes a short promo. I love a short promo. I love saying so much with so little. No words need to be spoken. I watched that promo and I said, oh, his tag team partner's definitely getting turned on. And that's what happened. Storyline pushed forward. Great promo. Great promo, Mel. Now, what would have been my favorite promo couldn't be my favorite promo, because the star of the week, no matter how good my promos are, it will never be me. And I will be hard pressed because of bias for it to be my opponent, which means we're missing out on this gem.
How you doing, PWR? Before I do my introduction, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the goddamn room. You're probably wondering, why the fuck does a bald-headed man have a fucking do-rag on? It's simple, baby. I like to keep my head moisturized with my natural shit. So you gotta keep your head silky smooth when you have a bald head. You gotta keep it buttery. So when the bitches come up and kiss your head, lick on your head, that shit's soft. They love it. They're enamored with it. You know, bitches don't like dry, dusty shit. Moisturize, motherfuckers. That's all you have to do. That word of the day is moisturize. Say it with me. Moisturize.
A different side of JTO. I love it. I love it. I love when characters show, hey, there's another side of me here, but I'm over here. I love it. Now, normally right here, I would show you the feud of the week, the back and forth, but I'm not going to do that right now. Right now, I'm going to show you the runner-up for Star of the Week, and that's going to be the pacemaker, Tim Lee. Now, this guy is giving, as the ladies say, is giving Starcade, is giving Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express, that late 80s NWA Georgia Championship Wrestling Mid-South vibes. He's a consummate storyteller. He's super engaging. He's very diverse. And this was my personal, for me, best promo of the week.
What did I tell you, Jack? You remember back in the day when you were a wee little lad? You came out to the pool, you were so excited, wondering what type of day this particular endeavor would be like. And then all of a sudden you realized that you weren't as big as the other kids and you had to go out into that deep end of the pool to be one of the cool ones. You remember that? You remember how you were so scared that you were going to drown because you couldn't keep your feet underneath of you. And all of a sudden, you had to doggy paddle back into the 3-foot in because you knew that you could just not get over that fear. It's a similar situation that you find yourself in PWR. You find yourself in that position where you know once you get out to that deep water, it's kind of hard to figure out what you're going to do next, and you end up failing, collapsing upon yourself.
To that end, I see that Vince Vine's doing like a promo of the week thing that's independent from what we do in PWR. I'm going to be nominating this promo for promo of the week if it's not too late. I'll find out in a few seconds because I'm going to nominate it. But significantly, my first ever star of the week is going to be shared between the Queen Alexia Payne and the DOE Amelia Eres. And this is why. It's very easy for Sky to say, hey, we're going to feature 2 women for the first ever main event. And I'm so surprised that it took this long for it to happen. But women in this business, I'm nothing if not honest. They show up, they come around, but they rarely put in the long-term work that these 2 put in. And it's also hard for 2 alpha females to coexist and work together the way these 2 did. It's easy to put them in the main event. It's hard to be in the main event and carry the program, especially with all the matches on the card. This was the best program of the show. They had the best back and forth. And ultimately, this preview was what put it over the top for me.
As for the first time ever, a woman versus woman main event in PWR. These 2 make history. The Queen, Alexia Payne, 1-on-1 with the DOE, Amelia Eres.
I heard a bitch was looking for me. Well, bitch, here I go. But you're not the queen. You're the crack in that foundation. You're the venom in that body. And it's slowly seeping into your skin and your pores and slowly being seen by everyone around you.
Performer, the Queen Alexia Payne, taking a little time to, R&R. And then I gave you what you wanted, a response. But do you see what happens sometimes when you get what you ask for, right? You asked for a response. I don't think you realize.
Me as well, if you want to go down that petty route. Because to me, you're making this seem more like a Jerry Springer event than an actual match. Because all these words won't mean anything when that bell rings. All these words won't mean anything when everyone in ATL, it is booing you out of the arena.
You are right now. I mean, honey, let's be real. You haven't been the destroyer of everything for a long time. I mean, would someone as strong as you...
You guys got scared when my fiance, Dark and Grave, was #1 in rankings and you had to put him at the main event because you had no other choice because you needed that money. You needed the riches because you needed to make sure that pretty little tiara was always shining.
So there you have it. First ever Star of the Week is shared between the Queen Alexia Payne and Amelia Eres. Going forward, it's just going to be one person. I'm not going to be doing both people as the Star of the Week going forward, but this was significant because it was hard to pick one or the other. Queen saying, I heard a bitch was looking for me. At that moment, I'm like, oh, she's the Star of the Week. But Jillian's response, the back and forth, they kicked off, they built off of each other. They're your Stars of the Week. So that's it, folks. Now, because I am exclusive to PWR, my Star of the Week is always going to come from the PWR card. So if you're interested in being Star of the Week, come to PWR. Might get a shot at this. You don't want that, but you might get a shot at it. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your Easter, and I'll see you guys in the next week or so.